Okay, here we go. Today I wanted to look at a holster, a Kydex holster that was made by PhillyEDC. John does some really good work, and just wanted to point out some things I like about it, and there's only one thing I don't like about it, and we'll show you that. But other than that, I love this thing. It's one of the most comfortable things that I've ever put on my side. So right now we're just going to come out of the holster a couple of times and test some new ammo that a friend of mine made for me, Randy, and then we'll go back over to the car and we'll put everything on the hood there and we'll show you what's up. All right, here we go. Oh, Randy. The hollow points you loaded. As you can see, it's really easy to find that holster and get right back in without having to look down, and you know, that way you can keep your eyes on whatever's going on. Really easy to get back in there. Let's run back over to the car and we'll lay it all out for you. So anyway, this is the holster that was made by PhillyEDC, John, and it's got some beautiful detail. I mean, you can tell this guy really likes what he's doing because he takes the time. Look at how shiny these edges are, nice and smooth. Well, first things first, let's make sure that we're good to go. So anyway, he made this with a lot of attention to detail. Now, doing some training with this and all this kind of stuff, have marked up the outside, but it'll come off. All I gotta do is clean it. It's a form of plastic, Kydex, whatever you want to call it. But this thing is the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my side. If you look, he's got this angled just right. The size for the belt, man, the way this comes through, and the belt has to come through and then come back through the other one, it just kind of locks it on that belt. And it's just the right size for the belt, so when you actually pull this out, there's none of that, you know, up and down stuff with the holster. It stays right where it's supposed to be. Here is the only thing I don't like about it. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Zero retention. However, when you get the belt in there and it kind of cinches down, it does give you a little bit of drag on there. But as far as retention, it's zero. So you have to be really aware that you have no retention. That way you can take whatever steps you need to take to make sure that this thing stays in the holster. Now, as far as just walking around or even running, it's not coming out. I guarantee that. But if somebody were to grab for that gun, they can get it out of there, no problem. Unless, of course, you just put the Hertz on them. So that is the only thing I don't like about this. As far as being able to draw, beautiful. Finding the holster, getting right back in it, beautiful. The looks, the fit, the finish. Okay, so it's awesome. For $65, this is it's a steal. It's awesome. I mean, it looks good, feels good, and you can tell that John really loves what he's doing because it shows in this. Now we also had him make a double mag holder, and that you can actually feel the click in this, especially when you have the belt on and it's tightened. I mean, you've got a little bit more retention in this than what you have in the holster. That's the only thing that bothers me about this holster. But if you're aware, it's really not going to be a problem. Because this thing it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'll clean it up and get another picture on there. And you know, these things are just awesome. And you can always tell now when you order from him, he's running about 6-week turnaround. But that's only because he's being inundated with orders, and I don't think he was really prepared for this when he started the company. But man, I'm telling you, you can really tell that he loves what he's doing, and I hope you never stop, John, because this is awesome. I love it. Thanks for sending it to me. It's great. He's also got some inside the waistband loops that goes on the front. It goes behind your belt and hooks underneath your belt so that you can wear this inside the pants. And I tried that for a while, and that's just not for me. But that was really secure. That was stable, sits a little bit lower, and you can actually adjust on the sides here where that rides. Now, I ordered this with a standard forward cant, and that was probably my fault because I thought the standard was around 10 to 15 degrees, and that really doesn't look like 10 to 15 degrees to me, and it sure doesn't feel it, but I still love it. It doesn't matter. It's awesome. John, thank you. Behave. And guys, we're going to talk about this concealed carry vest from Kakadu next, so we'll see you in a minute. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay armed.